Hello. Hi. I'm James, aka Cool Cross, and we're back for another Chilling with Cross today. Apologies, I did promise a archaeology stream today. However, I am going to have to push it to possibly tomorrow, if not Monday. I'm sorry about that. I've been busy preparing and doing live shows to actually prepare the archaeology stream. So I will either be working on that after the show tonight or possibly Monday's show might actually be filmed or pre-filmed on Sunday, because I'll be meeting with the host, the co-host for the show on Sunday, and we're discussing filming pre-filming a show there, so we might film Monday's show actually on Sunday. Possibly we might even film more than one show while we're together, so that the archaeology segments are all covered, possibly in advance. So for today, we're just gonna hang out again as usual. I'm wearing my sweet new shirt, Eat Sleep Archaeology. A Christmas present from my brother, much appreciated. So right now, I was currently I've just arrived back from my meeting, and I sat down, and well, the first thing I seen when I opened my Facebook page was a rather odd article claiming that Native Americans were Caucasian, which I suspect is some sort of fake news, so I'm going to ignore that for the time being. I'll be reading that later and seeing what the hell that's about, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't sound legit. So for now, I watched prior to this I watched a can I move that? I watched a video discussing rights and whatnot, and people talking about what rights they have and whatnot, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's discuss this, okay? Because nowadays, a lot of people claim that they have the right to do such and such a thing, that they have the right to do such and such a thing. No, you don't. You have 30 human rights as a person. Because if your country is a member of the United Nations, you have only 30 human rights. Those 30 human rights, I forgot to transition it, are located here on the United Nations website. I'm just going to show you how you can get it. So you go into the United Nations website, you go into Documents, and then the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. You click on that. Don't get flagged by the UN for showing their content without permission. Is this even loading? I don't think it is. Let's try that again. Oh, you know what it is I'm using the internet to stream, and it's well, it's loading anyway. Okay, so we'll give that a minute. There we go. Okay. So here we have, hang on, if I move that onto the other screen, will it change the size? No, it won't. Okay. So here we have the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's this big poster here that was originally from the, as you can see here, the Paris Assembly in the 10th of December 1948, and I think that's the original there. But we just want a PDF version. So here is an 8-page document which includes your 30 human rights, which I urge you to read at some point when you have some free time, so that you know what rights you actually have, because it's kind of ridiculous. I better take my glasses off because I have to put the light on because it's getting dark. That's kind of ridiculous, the amount of people who claim stuff that is not true. you know, it's kind of ridiculous. So, for instance, here, the first one I see in front of me is Article 13. Everyone has the right to freedom of movement and residence within the borders of each state. I assume that means the country you live in. Everyone has the right to leave any country, including his own, and to return to his country. That one specifically, I assume, is not unless you join a terrorist organization. But I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I have studied law, but I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, basically, that's how you can know where to find your human rights. Because, you know, being a person, it's probably a good idea that you know what they are. Anyway, moving swiftly on, let's talk about Irish law. Because this is another thing that kind of really gets to me a bit when people are complaining they don't know about the law in Ireland. It's because you haven't looked. You know, you go on to oireachtas.ie, which is basically the Irish Parliament for those viewers who are not from here. I'm sure if you go on to, I don't know, what's the British version? I'm sure the Parliament has a website, and the US, what is it, the Senate? I don't know. I'm sure they have their own independent ones. But for now, we're just going to deal with the Irish one. So you can go in here, and you can actually look up Irish law. I'm sure there's somewhere here. Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. Legislative events, watch, listen, education, Oireachtas business. It's been years since I've actually done it. You can actually get copies of official Dáil reports, the reports from the Seanad bills, and amendments to different things that are going on in the Dáil. Basically, you could or the Seanad. You can get these on the Oireachtas website. I just can't remember where exactly, but they're here somewhere. I'm sure there's a search bar. I can't quite see it because I'm not wearing my glasses. But find a TD or senator votes. Oh, there's search the database. There it is. Sorry, my internet is being weird because I'm streaming at the same time. While we're waiting on that, I also seen this other tab while I was doing a oh, there's a search bar. Oh, that's Firefox search, never mind. So yeah, you can actually look up the names of the bills if you know what it's called and whatnot. So while I was doing the pre-show thing, I actually discovered this. You can, when you go onto the Oireachtas website, there's actually the Oireachtas TV segment, so we can spy on them now and see what they're up to.
I have photographs and images that were sent to me and calling me a murderer and everything they can think of under the sun. This is coming from the Christian.
Apparently they're discussing the 8th Amendment, so yeah, we're going to kind of move swiftly away from that before that gets a bit more political, because that's not what I'm doing right now. So transition. So yeah, not going to discuss that. Like, it's not the topic that we're moving away from, it's the politics I'm avoiding because I don't really want. This is a chill out, relaxed time. We'll discuss politics in its own segment. Oh, we have one person watching. Hello. Right, that's my content all kind of run out, and I can't quite see how long I've been on. 10 minutes. Okay, I've kind of breezed through my content already. So I need to do this a bit slower in future because I'm breezing through my content really fast. So there's only currently one person watching me. Would you like to come on the show? There's only one person, so we can probably bring you in. No response. Okay, that's fair enough. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, if I go on here, see can I find someone to come on the show. I want to figure out how to use Google Hangouts actually. I think that's the one I haven't used before. Yeah, I'm getting distracted. What? No. Okay. Oh, there we go. I found something we can discuss. So let's because you know this is a relaxed hangout. It's not necessarily a serious time. Let's discuss. Stop. Have I not subscribed to this channel? Apparently not. Oh, it's the wrong one. Okay. Let's discuss the Internet Historian. Let's grab this and pull it in, cut, and bring it over here into that. History of the Internet. Kind of. Right, okay, so... oh, wrong window. This one over here. Transition. No, forgot to turn that on. So here you can see is the channel for the Internet Historian. I do recommend this guy's channel. It's actually pretty funny. So we're going to... oh, do we want to go to the Fire Festival? Tay AI. Oh, the Tay AI actually I find quite hilarious. Or Smash the Rock. Oh, what else do we have here? The Bike Locked Fugitive of Berkeley. Okay. Okay. I've decided. We're watching this. And yeah, let's just do it.
Outside of the battlefield, GMs and mods stood around doing nothing. So here's the scene. Elven Warlock, Gypsy Smash. She attempts Smash. Miss. Female Pandaren monk fixing.
She uses light slapping. It's very ineffective. This neutral NPC, Sean, is keeping everyone calm. There'll be no fight today. But then, a rogue comes forward. He pops out of stealth. Boom! Cheap shot. 900 critical damage. Hey, yeah, it's me. Okay, so I just got off the phone with Antifa. They said we can join, but we need to bring our own bike locks. Are you in?
my internet, or not my internet, my microphone. I did it again. I need to set this up where I have keys that I can just swap between. So I was just saying that I'm not going to go into the politics around that video. I just wanted to point out that the power of the internet these days is can be worrying. How just guys on the internet can track someone just from a photograph. So that's why I've decided to not to bother attempting to hide my identity, because I'm like, fuck it, people are going to find out who I am anyway. I've just realized my hair is all over the place. I've just got in from being outside and it's really windy. Oh yeah, so I'm probably not going to stay on much longer, maybe about 10 more minutes. We have 2 people in the chat, but no one's commenting. Hello. I'm probably going to do one more live stream this week, tomorrow. I might be a bit late. I have to go over to the hospital, but I'll be back. I should be back around 12:30, but if I'm not, I might be back by 1:30, so I don't know. I hope to do the Galway Castle Archaeology edition tomorrow, but we'll see. If not, Monday. Sorry, my cereal is reacting with my tea. Anyway, yeah, I have the bowl still here. I literally just edit and started recording. I was asked a question yesterday, actually, to discuss on the channel. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'm going to set up that. I was asked to discuss on the channel there yesterday to talk about Lucy and the Lucy, which would be Australopithecus. Hang on. Australopithecus Lucy. There we go. There she is. Ah, wrong window. There's Lucy. She's an Australopith. So my housemate who asked the question about what is archaeology asked me to discuss Australopithecus, specifically Lucy. This recreation here, but obviously he wants me to discuss the original. But yeah, I hope that image is copyright free. Independent.co.uk, possibly. I believe that's a newspaper. But yeah. Anyway, transition. Moving swiftly on. So tomorrow we will discuss possibly the Galway Castle. If not, we'll do one of these, but I will do my best to bring in a guest. I have started already lining up guests for next week. I've invited in a member of a college society to discuss their society, to help, make people more aware of it. I've invited a friend of mine in to have a chat about just general shit, just to hang out, and I've invited a other person who will remain anonymous for now. and we'll find out later who they are. Possibly. Wrong camera. This one. I have 3 cameras. I need to take them down because I keep looking at the wrong ones. I need to look at the one with the blue light, which is this one. There's one over there as well, but that one's in the bag. So yeah, this was probably it for today. I'm sorry, I've not really done much. I hope the rant about human rights helps you out, learning more about what you can and can't do, and I hope that the tip off about where to get Irish law helps you out as well. I spent many hours on that website when I was doing film stuff, especially with film law. You're constantly on that website reading. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I've been Cool Cross. I will see you all tomorrow, I guess. Bye.